the Yiddish song tradition, which has really lagged, I guess, in the revitalization of Yiddish culture, because you have to know Yiddish and you have to, have a mastery of Yiddish language to really practice the tradition. So that's a sort of a barrier of entry. So we've been doing a lot of work with Ethel Rabe, who's the co-founder of CTMD, Itzik Gottesman, and Josh Waletsky, through projects like the Yiddish Song of the Week website, which we're trying to get out as many of, which Itzik edits. We put it up for him and things like, and it's a blog, and the idea is to disseminate as many Yiddish songs, and not just Yiddish song. It's sort of Yiddish songs outside of the typical 5 or 6 that you would always hear. Not that we don't love those 5 or 6, but there's a whole rich, multivariate tradition. But providing translations, the transliterations, the commentary, and most importantly, field recordings, because that's what's been hugely missing in Yiddish song, has been access to field recordings of traditional Yiddish singers. So what you would get on, the albums that were available were sort of people who had come to Yiddish later in life. Maybe they came from operatic backgrounds, or they were jazz singers, or maybe from maybe from a sort of a Broadway sensibility and things like that. And that's great too, but what was missing was sort of people who sang like my grandparents. That wasn't available. So we've been really trying to make that available through the Yiddish Song of the Week, and so we're quite proud of that. We've been involved with, we're so excited because the Ruth Rubin collection has just gone online on the Evo Institute website. We were really involved in doing a lot of the digitization work. This is through Center for Traditional Music and Dance, in assisting Evo and getting up. We've been working with Miriam Isaacs, wonderful Yiddish scholar down in Washington, D.C., on disseminating the collection of Ben Stonehill. So Stonehill was a guy who, not that he had any background in this, but in 1948 just decided to encamp himself at the Hotel Marseille on the Upper West Side for a few weeks, where there were, hundreds of Yiddish-speaking Holocaust survivors who were being temporarily housed. And he came with this big recording device and recorded thousands of hours of Yiddish songs. So we now have a Stonehill Jewish Music Archive website through the Center for Traditional Music and Dance. And so, through projects like this, we're hoping to kind of develop the fluency in this rich material. But it's, definitely certainly lagging behind klezmer music.